really been doing much cross stitching this year, but I'd like to get back into it. And this month I've been working on this. It's a dream pattern design, and yeah, it's monochrome, so it is didn't say on that bit, did it? Oh, yeah, anyway, 3865 on a green 8er, 14 count 8er, 28 by 36, and I'm getting about a quarter of the way. So yeah, at the moment I've done this much. So yeah, I'm sort of down about here-ish. So I've got in the head of the bird there, and I'm working my way down here, and I'm going to get in and do that wing there. So yeah, I'm working around here, and I'm undecided as to where, because the border's along here, and I'm undecided as to whether I'm actually going to go work on this quarter next, or come down and work on this quarter. But I'll probably make it up as I go along. I may actually end up working over this one and complete a page, because it comes in 2 separate pages. Yeah, so this is the pattern. So I am working on this side over here at the moment. So I've done that here. I'm working over here, and I'm going to work in and do this bird, I think. And then yeah, I may come over and do the other side. So there's the head of the bird, and yeah, they actually got it written on the back of the pattern. Here we go. Oh, B5200. Thread colours available: black, red, blue and white. Okay, well I'm doing it in white on the green Ada. I think I don't know. I don't remember whether it gave an option for Ada colours, but I think the white stands out more. I don't know how I would feel about red or blue on the green, but I thought white would stand out more. So I'm doing this one. Missy's curled up next to me on the couch. She has been sleeping all afternoon on my bed, and yeah, she comes out of an evening to spend some time with me. I've actually got my phone plugged in charging. I'll just unplug it because, yeah, sorry about the jumping at the moment. I just unplugged the charging lead because I've got the lead on the side of my hand, and yeah, I'm just going to keep bumping you otherwise. So yeah, it's going to take some practice stitching through the phone, but coordination, stitching through the phone, looking through the phone rather than actually looking at it with my eyes. It feels weird. But yeah, so the part I'm working on here is, if I get it the right way around, that helps. Okay, so I'm working on this part here. Okay, so let's bring this down. No, this part here, just to make sure we get it right. So, yeah, I'm working here. So yeah, I'm doing this bit here. I've been watching on YouTube a lot of Minecraft, and I have been back to working on the shawl pattern. So I finished a purple one today that's going to go to a friend, Ray's neighbour, and this has got, it's a white sort of, I don't know whether you call it wine colour or what, sort of, it's not a burgundy, but it's actually got a sparkle in it. They've recently got it at Spotlight. And here, Stash Twinkle, 100 grams. So I want to finish this one next. 99% anti-pill acrylic, 1% polyester. So, yeah. Missy's wondering what I'm doing. And she, baby, yeah, you're a good girl. So, yeah, I'm working on this one at the moment. And yeah, it's got a... I do have my stitching light on. But yeah, I think you can just see it's got a sparkle in it. I just loved the colour when I saw it. And it's sort of like, yeah, equivalent to 10 ply. Okay. The yarn's moving. She's grabbing hold of it. I think that's hilarious. Okay. So 170 metres, 6mm hook. And I'm using a 6mm hook. But, yeah. So, that's what I'm working on at the moment. I do enjoy doing these shawls. They're relaxing, and I've really got the bug for them at the moment. So Saturday night I stay at Ray's, so I'll be taking that with me, and I'm going to take my cross stitching with me. I've just finished watching a video with Natalia. It's her birthday, so I hope she has a wonderful birthday. And yeah, I've been having lots of appointments at the moment. So I have had physiotherapists. Wonder if that's knotted at the back or not. Oh, okay, let me show you my backside. I still think that's hilarious, but yeah, that's what the back of my stitching looks like. I like to start and finish in the back, so I do a loop start, and then I do like to run my threads through the back. I don't like doing pin stitch. I did learn how to do it and work out how to do it, but yeah, I actually don't like it much. Maybe I just like to do things the way I like to do it, and I've just pulled my needle out. But you've got to give things a go and decide whether you like it or not yourself. But I'm so used to starting and finishing from the back that I'm going to keep turning my work. So we're all different. There is diversity in nature, so there should be diversity in people as well. So why people have spent centuries trying to make everybody look the same and do the same thing and act the same, I can't work out, because we are all different. So I am having a wine tonight, but I don't get intoxicated, so I have no worries there. I'm sitting on my couch, and Missy is next to me. She'll come over occasionally and tell me when she wants kitty cat pats, but she's not a lap cat. I can't see through the phone there. I have problems seeing where my needle is. This is going to take lots of practice, so please be patient with me. But we'll get there. So yeah, physiotherapists, dietitian. The doctor wants me to lose weight. I've lost 6 kilos already. I'm on blood pressure tablets, low dosage. I'm on metformin because it all runs in the family. But I'm trying to get diagnosed with autism and ADHD, but we don't always have free, well, I might be in Australia, but we don't always have free healthcare for everything. And I'm on a disability pension, and this is costing me a lot of money. So, as usual, I don't smoke, I don't take drugs, I don't eat out, I don't buy takeaway. The only time I eat out is when I go with Ray and he pays for it. But with the everybody's going through a fuel crisis and a cost of living crisis. So even that has gone a bit tight. I keep checking the back because I keep thinking maybe I might have knotted the back of it, but I haven't. So I need to do, yeah, one, two to doing, got to do two here, but I'm in the wrong hole. That'd be right. Okay, we're an adult. Okay, we are an adult only channel. Okay, if you are under 18, you may leave, because I will make comments like I've ended up in the wrong hole. Good thing I'm not a bloke. Because yeah, I think I'm hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Okay, now let's try and find the right hole, considering I'm actually looking through the phone. I have found my old tablet, so I am wondering how I would go filming using that, whether it'd be easier with a bigger screen. I don't know. I might have to try stitching up at my desk. I've got my diamond painting on instead, and see if that, and filming up there, and see if that works better, because I've got it right next to where I have my lamp anyway. Get my hand caught on the thread behind, and then I'll pull the needle back through. Trying to focus on more than one thing at a time, like stitching and talking, can actually be quite challenging at times, so I don't know how much stitching I will get done, but we will see how we go. I do have plans on things that I want to do and I want to show you. Hopefully my brain can actually settle down long enough to be able to do it, but I'll see how it goes. And I'm always double, triple checking where I'm working on, to make sure that things line up. So I check and make sure, because where I'm working here, so where I'm working here, yeah, up here. So I'm just doing those two there. So I'm just sort of making sure that lines up with that. There's one gap there. And I do count spaces and make sure things line up and coordinate with other things. And it's really nice when it does. So I'm always double checking and triple checking myself, because they always say count twice, stitch once. Yeah, so count twice, stitch once, which it all lines up, and it's really nice when it all lines up. It really is. Okay, I'm tempted to say, I'm tempted to say I'll get the hang of this, but then I mucked up where it went. Okay, so let's undo this. I think, yeah, I got this, I got this, I got this, I found the hole. No, I haven't found the hole. Okay. I haven't found the hole. I've got the wrong hole. Take that how you will. I will trim off the end of it, but I think Missy is lying on the scissors. Kitty cat on the couch, and I've got my craft stuff spread out, and she lies on top of it all. But I know, Missy, I'm sorry. She had the stitches. She had the scissors under her bum, but the scissors are warm. Yeah, she's warmed the scissors up, so yeah, trim that off and neaten it up a bit. Rethread the needle. I do spit threading. I only use a needle threader if I have problems threading the needle with spits. I don't know, does that sound gross? But yeah, spitting on the end of it to thread the needle. I don't know if that sounds gross or not, but that's just what I've always done. Never, never got in the habit of using needle threaders. Speaking of it now I'm having issues with threading it. I do have cute needle threaders. I got them from Amazon. I'll show you one. I've got it right next to me. But yeah, I think these are super cute. There we go. There's, you can see the end of it. They came on a lot in a box, and I actually pulled out a few and gave them to a friend. But I think they're super cute and they work really well. So yeah, I love these needle threaders. So I do have them. I just don't need to use them very often. I mean, really, nobody's touching the stitching except me. So does it matter? I don't know. I don't know. Let's read what people find disgusting and gross and what they don't. Okay, let's see if we can get this in the hole, in the right spot, looking through the phone. Okay, he's making me try to think. Okay, I don't know if I can do this through the phone. Okay, maybe I can somehow wrangle you so I can bring you in a spot where I can see with my eyes better. I don't know. I don't think that's made it any easier. I mean, yeah, you need to be able to see it, but I need to be able to see it too. This still looks weird. No, it's all right. Okay, it's just me. It's just my head going wonky, but it does that. Yeah, yesterday down at the jetty they had a thing where they had a whole heap of stalls about mental health and helping each other. I'm so glad the young people have got help now, but at the time it just made me really teary because none of that was around when I was a kid, and I was so messed up. And I wouldn't be the only one. There'd be a lot of you guys who would have been messed up and had messed up childhoods and things like that. And I know we're lucky here because we have got a lot better services or availabilities because we can get a lot of things for free here that people in other countries don't have. But and I'm so glad that the young ones can get help. See, this is me trying to find the hole through the phone. And yeah, just I'm so glad that the young people won't go through the struggles that I did. So yeah, I had a bit of a teary session yesterday. I had my physiotherapy appointment and I turned up to it a bit teary, so she just got me on the treadmill. And I used to run a lot and walk a lot when I was younger, so doing the treadmill flat didn't boost up my heart rate. So she had to really put up the incline to get my heart rate up. Sorry if I'm shaking this around a bit. I am stitching in hand. I do have Q snaps and things, but I first started my stitching life by stitching in hand. I didn't use any frames or anything like that. And at the time around, it was all DMC kits and everything. And I know I've said it before, but when the world opened up to me with all the other not kittens, yeah, love kittens, but yeah, all the other kits that are around and available and all the patterns you can get online and everything, I just went berserk. I'm not the only one who did. I know a lot of us did. But just the whole world just opened up. It was just amazing. I love the fact the world is so small, but it would be so lot better if we could all get along better. The body, our bodies function better when all our organs work together. Families work better when families do teamwork and they work together. Society functions better when all the individuals and all the countries all work together in teamwork, not against each other. But we're all fighting over our little resources, and by power-hungry bastards and all the rest of it, that the rest of us pay for it when all we need to do is just work together. I don't know if that's classed as a rant or whatever it is, but to me it just makes sense. I'm an honest person. What you see is what you get. Everybody around me knows that I'm an honest person and they don't get any bullshit from me. Please pardon the language if you don't like it, but that's just the way it is. And yeah, if people just stop fibbing and be honest, then the world would just be a better place. Stop the bullshit. Stop trying to control everything. Work together. It's simple. Okay, so now I have... Okay, so I'll work my way down here. Now I've got to do that flower. When I finish this thread, I'm going to come back over to this bird, and I think I'll work on this wing in here. So that's going to be my next step. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little chat or rant or whatever, but that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm thinking of everybody because I know everything's hard at the moment, and I'm sending out all my best wishes to everyone. But to cope, make sure you do something you love every day. Okay, so bye.